I play with madness?
Welcome everyone to the freestyle portion of the ROR Monster Jam show in Atlanta, Georgia, in the historic Georgia Dome. It'll be interesting tonight to see how the Georgia clay affects these monster truck drivers. Making his return, though, to the Georgia Dome, that man right there, Dan Runte and Bigfoot, sitting in the tunnel right now waiting to go freestyling. Runte blasting out of the tunnel. He goes to the car stack, gets a lot of air, big air I might add, landing awkwardly, but the truck looks fine. Runte with a nice turn right there, going into the bus. Lots of air off the bus, noses it into the ground, into a slap wheelie, and combos it very nicely into the double van stack. Running back to the cars that he started on. A little bit of air off of them, going to the other double van stack on the other side of the floor with nice air off of it. A lot of air off of the second car stack over there, comboing it into the second van. Very nicely done. Typical Bigfoot run going so far. Haven't seen a big move yet like that right there, though. Just as I get to talking, he starts to go big. A lot of air off both of those vans. This is a great run to start us out. The return to the Georgia Dome for the Bigfoot Ford is a good one so far, and Dan Runte is putting on a whale of a show out here in Georgia. A lot of air off of the big air jump. Up on two wheels, right between two obstacles on two wheels. I don't think you can get any better than that for truck control from Dan Runte and Bigfoot. Dan Runte and Bigfoot scoring a 25 for his freestyle effort with moves like that. That was just the expertise of that Bigfoot driver right there, knowing when and where to put that truck and how to save it. Great run from Dan Runte. Here comes Darren Basil and El Matador out on the track. El Matador coming out. Our cameras weren't even on as he made his first hit. That tells you how quick he flew out of the tunnel. We weren't even expecting it. Oh, hard on the throttle. Huge air from El Matador. David Smith and King Crunch has got to be sitting back and smiling right now as his truck not quite prepared to go yet this season. Big, more air right there from Darren Basil. Smith is here, though, and he's watching Darren run. The brand new King Crunch, we understand, might be out after Las Vegas this year. David taking a little time off and just giving Darren an opportunity to come out here and strut his stuff, and he is doing a great job of it so far. Big sky wheelie from Darren Basil. El Matador has got a good run going. Don't know if it's going to be enough to top what Dan Runte just did in Bigfoot. Nice wheelie right there across the cars for Darren Basil. Seems like he's kind of lost, though, out here on the floor. A little slow on the turnaround right there, but he's going to go big. Even more air right there for El Matador. Hard onto the ground. Into another stack. Combos it nicely. Going into a donut, maybe? No, up on two wheels. Oh, into that obstacle, and over he goes. Launches like this propel Darren Basil into second place with a 21-point score for El Matador. We're going to lose a camera now. Hall's going to run it over. Here he comes out on the floor now, Mark Hall and the Executioner. Nice air off and over the car stack. And then with a little bit of a slap wheelie, comboing it up. Turning it around. Going to go for the big bus. Hall with a lot of air off of it. The Hall Brothers Racing truck soaks up the landing nicely. Trying a little bit of a slap wheelie on the landing. Doesn't quite get it. Hall runs a little bit of a different setup as far as gearing and transmission wise in this truck with that Linko transmission, but it is working beautifully here tonight. Executioner has a great run going. A little slow on that turn right there, not quite a combo, but he's going for it. Another little bit of a slap wheelie, and he is going to really combo it right there off of the double vans. Executioner coming to the big air jump. Oh my goodness! That's the closest thing you're going to see to a monster truck whip anytime soon. Looks like it's only going to be a 16 for the Executioner here tonight in Atlanta. Tough break from our call. Let's see what the Iceman and Steve Macklin can bring to the table. Here he comes out of the tunnel. Steve Macklin, the Iceman machine. The big Chevrolet has been going big a lot lately in our series, and he comes out big. First guy to not go to a car stack out here. Got to admire that. And he just gets a lot of air out of it. Now he's going to go to the bus here, and he could be doing the same thing and does. Absolutely huge air off of it. Ooh, put himself in a situation right there that he really did an excellent job to get out of. Didn't quite have it lined up to combo for that hill and just drove over the side of it very nicely. Into some donuts now for the Iceman machine. And Steve Macklin is putting on a show in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, this could be bad though. Up, over, and oh, hard on the roof. Tough break for the Iceman. Well, if he keeps it up and starts having some more launches like that, he might start to get to go later in the freestyle order. Macklin with an incredible job in the Iceman machine. Too bad it's only good enough for a 13-point score. Carolina Crusher making its return to the series. James Teague III and Carolina Crusher. Good to see him back out here on our tour. I'm sure he has been just aching to get back out here and show these boys, hey, I can run too. Legendary name in Monster Truck's going to go big off its first hit off of the bus stack. Another guy coming out too and not hitting the car stack. Trying to mix it up a little bit. Ooh, a little bit up on two wheels right there, but goes into the huge air stack. Very nicely done for Carolina Crusher. Up on two wheels and saves it. Nice hit right there for James Teague III. He's coming out, and he's coming out hard. Teague down on the nose, maybe going for a slap wheelie. Tried it. Was smart to hit the brakes right there because he wasn't going to get through that little bit of a gap. Riding a slap wheelie anyway. He comes to the double vans, and he gets a lot of air off of them. Teague is getting the best air of the night so far. Combos it up nicely right there off the other van stack. Carolina Crusher coming to Georgia and showing them why Carolina can crush the competition. Backsides the cars, very nice air off of it. Teague has got a run that could take the lead if he can just finish it out. Backsides the bus, very nicely done. What else does James Teague have for us? Oh, look at that. Walking it up and over. Oh, gets tripped up and oh, he flips it. Carolina Crusher has a great run with shots like that. And he'll score a 22, and that'll move him into second place. Here comes Steve Kohler and General Tire out onto the floor. Let's see what one half of the Kohler brothers has to show us out here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the Georgia Dome. And he's coming out. And he's coming out fast. Kohler going into a nice little turn right here. What's he going to set up to hit first? In true Kohler fashion, in true Kohler family fashion, he hits the bus and gets a lot of air off of it. General Tire is looking good and going into some donuts right there immediately. Nice. Some air off of that dirt hill right there into a slap wheelie. He rides it out nicely. Ooh, bumps the wall a little bit right there next to the Dragon's Lair. Cross threads the cars and goes and combos it into the double van stack. Steve Kohler's got a good run going right here. I don't know, unless he does something crazy, it's not going to get the lead. Oh, a lot of air off of the double van right there, comboing it into the other double van. Absolutely huge air off of both right there from Steve Kohler and General Tire. There's some more air. Absolutely huge from General Tire. Oh, hard into the dirt hill right there, and that rolls him over. General Tire is only going to score an 18 for that freestyle, but this little slap wheelie right here was pretty cool. Here comes the Michigan Ice Monster. Came a long way down in a nice hot Atlanta, Georgia, as Ice Monster comes out onto the floor now and gets some nice decent air over that car stack that I think 3 other trucks have hit tonight. Coming to the bus, gets a lot of air off of it to start his run out. These first 3 hits have been nothing but big air from Chris Panda Ryan in the Michigan Ice Monster machine. Oh, slides it out a little bit right there, but still gets a nice launch off of that van, or excuse me, the dirt hill, and then into the combo into the van. He's got very nice throttle control. Lenny got a nice wheelie right there. Michigan Ice Monster is putting down a run. But again, I got to say, he's got to come up and do something extremely wild if he is going to end up winning this event here tonight. And he has so far not shown us that big wow factor yet. His Ice Monster just got a lot of hang time right there. Oh, hit the gas, going to a donut. Nope, doesn't do it. A lot of air off the fronts of those cars right there, though. The fans want to see a donut. I'm seeing a lot of stuff up there in the crowd. They're moving around in a circle, and generally a live event announcer tells them that's the signal for a donut, and he's giving it to him. Chris Ryan's giving him a donut right there. A nice donut from the Michigan Ice Monster. Going back to the vans right there. Fans are happy. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get the lead, though. He's going to go big here, though. Huge air from the Ice Monster. Lands hard. Catches just the rear tire on the bus, and over she goes. It's only a 24 for Michigan Ice Monster. Not enough to get the lead, but we still have some big names to go, like Gravedigger and Maximum Destruction. Stay tuned.